Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of straw dogs. Straw Dogs is a 1971 film directed by Sam Peckinpah. It stars Dustin Hoffman, Susan George, and David Warner. In the UK, the BBFC banned the film from being released on video until 2002. That's why the cover of this Anchor Bay DVD says, "Banned in the UK." Obviously, this edition was released before 2002. In fact, this was an early DVD release from Anchor Bay, from 1998. There are multiple controversies regarding this movie. One of them is major, but I'll get to that. First, the film was almost shelved after co-writer and director Sam Peckinpah came down with pneumonia after an all-night drinking session. He was only reinstated after promising to remain sober. Henry Niles, played by David Warner, limps in the movie. This was not part of the script. Warner had actually broken his leg in real life prior to production. Because of that, he was considered uninsurable, and that's why it's an uncredited role. Another character, Major John Scott, played by T.P. McKenna, has his arm in a sling throughout the film. This was also not in the script. He had broken his arm during a wild party with a couple of escorts. That party with those escorts, by the way, was arranged by director Sam Peckinpah. And finally, the controversy for which Straw Dogs is infamously known. The center of the movie is a scene of sexual assault, or grape without the G. And while that alone is graphic and disturbing as it is, there's another layer to it. Amy, played by Susan George, falls victim to not one but two men. During the first rape, she seems to be enjoying it. This is purposeful. It's not imagined. She is actually enjoying it. The second one, she does not. It's her, dare I say, willingness to participate in that first assault that makes that sequence so controversial. It's also preceded by certain acts that make it appear as if she is almost welcoming it. Now, of course, that does not make it right. I am not by any means saying it isn't wrong. And I also want to clarify, this is not my opinion. This is the point the movie is trying to make. One of them, anyway. And that's what also makes it so infamously controversial. Many critics and audiences at the time, and even now, saw Straw Dogs as an opportunity for Sam Peckinpah to be exploitative. He was called overly obscene and misogynistic. Still, the assault sequence has been analyzed and critiqued for decades. Without getting too deep into it, it really comes down to the phrase, actions speak louder than words. Amy is saying no, but the things she is doing are invitational. She truly does become an active participant in that first assault. She is essentially getting off on the violence enacted against her. So much so, in fact, that it becomes a gray area. It starts out as violence against her, but soon becomes violence with her. Of course, what could be considered a kink she has only lasts until that second assault. Is it because she did enjoy the first guy, who happened to be her ex-boyfriend? Or was she imagining her husband David, played by Dustin Hoffman, as sort of a defense mechanism? Either scenario is controversial regardless, and so is the ambiguity of it all. It's certainly a taboo topic, so that's why Straw Dogs is still controversial to this day. I'm sure some people still find it hard to get through some scenes. I get it. But Jason and I watched it, so you don't have to. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well. Have you seen Sam Peckinpah's Straw Dogs? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie or TV show will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.